Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football here at the 90th Annual Texas High School Coaches Association Convention here in San Antonio, and I'm here with the head coach of the McAllen Memorial Mustangs, Coach Moses Patterson. Coach, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us on a beautiful Sunday morning.
Oh, not a problem. Appreciate the opportunity.
All right, Coach. First off, let's talk about coaching school a little bit. And you were an early bird. You were here, registered early, and got your guys in the door. How excited are you every year to come to coaching school? Check out all the exhibits, meet with your fellow coaches, and just kind of get the season kicked off.
Well, I think coaching school presents a just tremendous opportunity for us to just kind of bathe in fellowship with fellow coaches, and then of course see the different vendors that are across the state and the opportunities they present for our kids. Again, just a tremendous opportunity.
And you get to come out, hang out with the Dave Campbell's crew, and check out our booth. It's always I feel like our booth is one of the better ones around here. Our operations team does a good job and makes it a cool place to hang out, and you get to talk to yahoos like me and talk about the high school season. So, you look at your ball club last year. You had a good year again. You guys, have been successful the last several. This program has been one of the, in my opinion, one of the most consistent in the Rio Grande Valley. And you guys were a team that won. I believe you won 2 playoff games last year, or did you win regional semifinals, right?
Regional semifinals.
Yeah, and so you're consistently playing around Thanksgiving, but in order to take that next step as a Rio Grande Valley program that you guys want to take, I feel like there's a few things you guys probably need to get better at. What do you think are some of the key points to try to take that next step as a program?
Well, I think we keep hammering away strength. Strength is a big part of what we do down there. The weight room's big for us. We know we might not be as big and as fast as some of the teams upstate, but again, we feel like strength kind of overcomes some of those things. We feel, I think, just as a valley, like we're right there on the cusp of everything. We're knocking on the door. We've had several close ones, but we're all rooting for each other. It's a great community, the Rio Grande Valley. I'm excited to be a part of it. I grew up there. There's nothing like the fan base from the Rio Grande Valley, and we're all supporting one another. Whether it's McAllen Memorial, one of the other schools in the valley, it's always a push for a team down there to succeed and go far. And
I feel like after realignment, a little bit of a double-edged sword there, because on one hand, I feel like your district, the competition that's in your district this year, I think it really could prepare you guys for a deep playoff run, because it's a really deep and talented district. But at the same token, it's going to be hard to get into the playoffs in that district. There's a lot of good football being played in district that's 15-5A Division I. When you look at your district overall, realignment came. I don't know how surprised you were at the district, but when it hit, how you looked at the district, you're like, man, this is going to be a grind, isn't it?
Yeah, going into it, you never know what to expect from UIL. They're always doing the best job they can, and there are always some hiccups. Sometimes it's one and the same, but this was definitely a curveball that was thrown at us. But we're excited. We got the 3 McAllen schools, we got a couple of Hoya schools in there. Edinburgh Valley's coming to the district, PSJ North's coming to the district, and again, we talk about the camaraderie amongst coaches down there. We're all pretty good friends. We get along very well, so we're all excited about the competition. And again, going forward, we feel like iron sharpens iron. So we're hoping that it'll poise us for a great playoff run.
And I think Region 4, we look at it as obviously coaches, you try to narrow it down and keep your focus on the next at hand. But for us in the media, we like to look at the big picture and see how things go. Region 4 as a whole, I think it's pretty wide open. I think anyone could come out of it, and I feel like this year could be a chance. If things break right, one of those teams from the Valley could break through and make a deep playoff run, because of the fact that you guys are going to be so battle tested heading into the playoffs.
Yes, sir. I completely agree.
When you look at your ball club in 2022, let's talk about strengths and what you guys are going to hang your hat on. I kind of have an idea. I know McAllen Memorial football is being physical, running the football. What do you feel like are going to be the strengths of your ball club?
Well, you already alluded to it, right? Being physical, running the football. We're going to continue to work on our passing game, doing some other things, but just kind of lean on experience and tradition that we've had in the past, and hopefully allow it to take us far.
I feel like in the past, when you guys have had your vintage teams, those are the teams that you do throw the ball well, because you're obviously a strong running team, but when you guys are able to hit those big chunk plays in the passing and be efficient in the passing, and that's really when you guys have been, I feel like, you're at your best. When you may only throw 10 passes a game, but you're probably going to complete 7 of them, and you might throw for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, because you're hitting those big plays, because those safeties start to creep into the box, right?
Right. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of teams like to play 8, 9 guys in the box, and they're going to stop the run. And obviously, I mean, they're rightfully doing so. But, yeah, we do. We do. Play action pass is a big thing for us, and we'll continue to work on that game.
Defensively, what do you think are going to be the strengths of the Mustangs defense in 2022?
I think secondary linebackers. We get all 3 linebackers back. We get 3 of the 4 secondary guys back. D-line, we're replacing a couple people there, but I think the leadership on our linebacker core is going to guide the defense. And Coach Cantu came in last year, did a great job for us, and I think he'll continue to do the same thing next year.
All right, final question for you, Coach. The DCTF crew, we're talking about heading down to the Valley this year for one of our trips.
All right.
We're talking about going. Now, you know me, I've been down to the Valley a few times.
Yes, sir.
I like to partake in all that is the Rio Grande Valley, all the great food that's down there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got some rookies with me, though.
Some
folks that haven't been to the Valley, don't know what the 956 brings to the table. If you're a rookie in the Rio Grande Valley and you're coming into town, where's the first place you got to eat at? Where's the first stop?
Man, you're going to put me on the spot here. I'll tell you what, there are a lot of great restaurants down there.
There are. Trust me, I know.
We got a couple. I just we have Rebecca's Mexican restaurant's pretty good.
Okay. I haven't been to Rebecca's.
Don Pepe's is pretty good.
I've been to Dos Pepes, yeah.
Los Asados is pretty good, and I mean, you just kind of go off. There's
so many. There's so many.
Yes.
At Rebecca's, what's your go-to? What's the Coach Patterson special? What are you going with?
I don't know if there's necessarily a Coach Patterson special. Everything's pretty good on the menu there. So
there you go. And the crazy thing that I say about the Rio Grande Valley is when you go down there and eat, you can get a lot of food. You're not spending too much money.
No,
it's friendly on the wallet as well.
Yes, definitely.
So, well, Coach, appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of coaching school, and good luck in 2022.
Thank you. Appreciate it.